Hey everyone, it's Ryan the Collector Kid and thank you so much for joining me today. Now we have an awesome episode lined up where I was able to catch up with Chris from G'day Geeks. If you haven't checked out his channel, I'll leave a link in the description where you can find that information. Make sure you give him a like and subscribe as his channel is incredible, packed full of vintage goodness from his childhood as he recollects a lot of his childhood toys and nostalgia. So yeah, make sure you check his channel out. So I was able to get a Saturday off and catch up with Chris. We'd been planning this for a while just before Christmas. Picked him up from the train station and the first place that we stopped off at for our op shop hunt was in Tamala Park, and it's the reuse recycle shop. Now this place has a lot of records, CDs, DVDs, VHS, board games, and of course video games. So while we're having a look around and pottering around in the different areas, I said to Chris, I'm going to go and check out the video games because that's kind of the main reason that I love going there. Now when I got to the video game shelf, they obviously had a lot of consoles there. They had an Xbox 360 with the controller, PS3 console, and a PS4 controller as well. I then found a box with Nintendo Wii's and also accessories. But when I digged a bit deeper, there was actually all these original PS3 games. I couldn't believe it. I took it up to the shelf. The guy said they hadn't been priced yet, so I was able to pick the best ones first. So let's have a look and see which PS3 titles I got. So the first game I got was Mod Nation Racers for PS3. Now this is a game that I haven't played before, but it is from 2010. So it looks like a bit of fun, and that is Mod Nation Racers. Second game I picked up was a RPG anime, and this is called The Sega 4 Promise Unforgotten. And this looks pretty cool as well. It sort of ties in with the RPG and anime games I got last week, like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. So looking forward to playing The Sega 4 for the PS3. Third game I got is obviously an absolute classic, The Last of Us for PS3. I wasn't expecting to see this, so when I saw it, I had to grab it. And of course it's from the creators of Uncharted. This came out in 2013. Lucky last, I found a rare game which is called The Witch and the 100 Knight. I've never heard of this game before, so I did a little bit of research, and it looks like an RPG style game. And it's very cool to find it in the wild at the Tamala Park Reuse and Recycle shop. So there you go, not too bad for our first op shop find for clean PS3 games. Now next up we went to Clarkson and we went to Good Sammy's and Salvo. Although I couldn't find anything at Good Sammy's, I was able to find something really cool at Salvo's. So what I found at Salvo's is the PC game World of Warcraft Catalysm expansion set. And this is really cool. It obviously opens up and you can see the full artwork inside. And it does include all the original discs, manuals, and codes that you would originally get for this PC game. And the really cool thing was, it was only $1. So I couldn't pass this opportunity up and grabbed World of Warcraft Catalysm for PC for $1. Next up, we headed to a Butler, which is kind of my op shop stomping ground. It has 4 different op shops. You've got Salvo's, Vinnie's, Good Sammy's, and Save the Children. So we checked out Salvo's first, and although I couldn't find anything, Chris did snag himself a cool Marvel cushion pillow, which will go great in his collection room. So we moved on to Vinnie's. I sometimes find it's hit and miss. You never know what you're going to find. So I picked up a box of bones. I've never seen this before, but apparently they do glow in the dark. And there's no exact date on these, but it does look like an old vintage box. So I was able to get these for about $3. You know me, I'm a sucker for anything that glows in the dark. So yeah, it was really cool to find this. Rummaging through a bunch of accessories and kind of odds bits and bobs, and I found this glow in the dark box of bones. Really cool. Next up we went to Save the Children, and this is not a shop that I generally go to because there's generally not a lot of vintage stuff in there, but I was actually pleasantly surprised today. So while I was having a look at the books and the video game section, I looked up the top of the shelf and I actually found this really cool original model kit. So what I was able to find was the Lotus Europa Special, and this is a Tamiya model kit. So it looks like it's in great condition. Just love the artwork on this box, and I thought this will go well towards my store, which will be coming up in January next year for Nexus 2026. We sort of ventured down a bit further down the back of the store, and again, just randomly looking, I was able to get a copy of Diablo 3 for $1. And this is also complete as well for PC. Obviously open it up and it's got all the artwork inside, and of course pictures on the back. So again, another PC game. Was obviously on a PC kick after getting World of Warcraft Catalysm as well. So that is Diablo 3 for PC by Blizzard. Now as we were heading up to the counter to pay for everything that I'd found, I did see another book in the corner of my eye. That is Doctor Who Companion Compendium book. It's a top trivia for the travellers, and it has lots of information on all the companions from Doctor Who. So really looking forward to reading this one. There was no price on it, so they were able to do this for me for about $2. So any Doctor Who book for $2 all day long is pretty awesome. So there you go. So that concluded our Butler area of the op shops, and we then head to Toymate in Joondalup, which was our last stop before we said goodbye to Chris. But let's have a look and see what we found at Toymate. Now Toymate generally has a lot of newer toys, but there were some really cool things that I'd never seen before, like these really cool retro Sega cases which open up and you can actually see a little world inside them. Obviously they had the Masters of the Universe and Transformers and other toys as well, which is really cool to see. And although I didn't pick up anything from Toymate today, there was definitely a lot to look at, and it's always cool to kind of see what's coming out or what you can sort of get. Now, as I was saying goodbye to Chris, he actually gave me an early Christmas present, which he picked up from a market stall last weekend. And this is what he gifted me. The Doctor Who Annual with Peter Davison. This is in really nice condition and it's really clean for its age as well. So it's got comics in there, it's got short stories, it's got behind the scenes on how they made the episodes. Really cool. So thank you so much for that, Chris, for the Doctor Who Annual. It's definitely made my day and it's going to go awesome in the Doctor Who collection. So thank you again, Chris, for that. It's awesome. So there you go. In conclusion, it was awesome to catch up with Chris, aka G'day Geeks, and do some good old-fashioned op shop hunting on Saturday. So let me know in the comments down below, did you have any of these games or items that I was able to pick up today? Would love to hear your story down below. If you've liked what you've seen, please like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm and calculating everything and all that kind of stuff. And make sure you hit the bell notification to let you know when new episodes coming out. But that will do it for me. Stay safe, stay healthy, and you know who you're going to call, Ryan the Collector Kid. See you next time. Bye.